Welcome to the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy in Columbus, Ohio. Today's playoff matchup pits the number 10 seed versus the number 7. It's the Michigan Wolverines against the Ohio State Buckeyes. This opening round playoff game about to kick off. Let's check with Holly Rowe down on the sidelines.
Guys, checking in with the Wolverines head coach before the game. He has talked about the importance of communication to start this game. From the very opening drive, he wants his guys loud, yelling, over-communicating at the line of scrimmage. They are the away team, and they know that every time they touch the ball on offense, this home crowd is going to make it challenging. You can already hear that noise and that crowd frenzy down here. They're going to have to get the very best from a communication standpoint at the line of scrimmage. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Buckeyes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Let's look at this offense in a very unique situation. Playoff game, but a rematch of a regular season rivalry game, Joel. Interesting to see how they react. What do they learn the first time they play?
It's a great point, Chris. The adjustments, we'll see how that plays out, in particular early in the game. But as a player, I can tell you this. There would be nothing that I would want more than to send my rival home for the year. What an opportunity for these two teams.
They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. With the strength of the two power conferences, Big Ten and SEC, Joel, we're going to see more and more of these conference battles within the playoff bracket.
And Chris, when we talk to the coaches about this, they don't love it because of all the familiarity that they have with these coaching staffs and all these players. It just becomes a more difficult matchup for these guys in the playoff. They'd much rather play a different conference, but here we are. You got to go execute whether you like it or not.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that. Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside. And the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
Nice grab. It's Jackson. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. Like to have that one back. It's going to bring up fourth down. Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. The Wolverines offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. This offense comes in with a lot of confidence, one of the highest scoring teams in the regular season. But now, on a bigger stage, Joel, a real premium on execution. What is this defense going to do to slow them down?
Chris, they're going to have to change up the look. If you sit there and don't disguise the coverage, this guy will just pick you apart. He's done it all year long. Their run game is solid. They are so good offensively. You got to change up the looks. You got to be aggressive. And ultimately, you got to be lucky. The ball has to find your hands at least once, maybe twice today. Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Heading left after the handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The pressure's on. Gets rid of it on the move. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. He's got some space. Look out. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That's an impressive drive. This time they find rhythm, they execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, it's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. You've got the sense in those first couple possessions, these teams were maybe just feeling each other out, throwing a couple of jabs out there. But now you finally get the full game plan. And I got to tell you, I was very impressed with what they were able to do on the line of scrimmage and establishing the rhythm with their quarterback. If they continue to do that, this team's going to be in great shape.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Caught behind the line. It's Briggs. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Short game makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Oh, he throws it back. And he is wide open for a huge gain. And he's into the end zone. But hold on, there's a flag down. This might be coming back. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. They're set now to try the PAT. And it's good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
And defensively, their leverage is all wrong. You got to expect a slant right there, and they just gave them that inside angle. This defense has got to do a better job of aligning properly and taking away the routes that they know are coming.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
Ball handed off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Fielded at the 25. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Hands off to the left. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
What a really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. Defense gets the stop on 4th down. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Chris, he's really got to be aware of where he is on the field. He was dangerously close to that pocket line. If he's inside the pocket, that really should have been grounding. To my eye, it looked like he was inside.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Bringing pressure. Oh, and he'll be dropped behind the line. A sack.
Chris, one of the things that goes most overlooked when you're talking about the pass rush is the coverage. And here, in particular in man, they're taking away the quick and easy throw, forcing the quarterback to hold the football and allowing that rush to get home. It's a beautiful job of the combination of coverage and rush working together.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. And there's the handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Briggs. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Pass incomplete, and a man shaken up on the play. Last thing you want to see early in a playoff game. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Chambers. Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1.
That's a solid tackle by this.
Great, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Design quarterback run. On the tackle made, but it's enough for a first down.
This can be demoralizing for a defense. You feel like you get the third down stop to get off the field. And yet, with this offense and this quarterback, it's an easy sneak for a first down. Why don't they do this more often?
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. And the Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Look out, he's breaking free. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
They are executing exactly what they wanted to, which was control the game on the ground, and they're doing that right down the middle. This offensive line is winning, and I got to tell you, that coaching staff's got to be thrilled with the way they're running it right now.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime.
Chris, I think it's very difficult to run a screen pass into man coverage because this defender is just keying on the running back the entire time, so he's at the catch point when the ball arrives. It's a good defensive call, there's no doubt, and I think that they need to audible out of this play once they see man coverage.
Timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on third down. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket, trying to get the throw off. He throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on third down, and now a fourth down decision coming up. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you end it in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And the back now goes in motion. Quick throw, testing the middle. What a catch! They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The kind of play this quarterback is to make it all season long. We wonder, Joe, with this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like...
Now it's another broken tackle. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. Not ideal. You give up first down yardage, then have to burn a timeout. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They can't stop him. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. You got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field. But if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Michigan will call time here. Their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. They've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down. And now Michigan chooses to use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will tie the score as halftime approaches.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Wolverines offense is back on the field. And their first play of the drive now from the 25. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Buchanan. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll just get rid of it.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Makes the catch. It's Chambers. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the 1st half.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today.
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. We're set to get the 3rd quarter going, but let's find out what Holly Rowe has learned on the sidelines. Holly?
Catching up with the Wolverines head coach at the half. They have to start the 3rd quarter with a sense of urgency. On the road, backs against the wall with a hostile crowd. He said, we got to have more intensity. They did a good job in the 1st half, but this game is close, and they understand all of the playoff implications. They've got to be the best version of themselves here to start this 3rd. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Game moves the ball to the 38, another 1st down. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
He's free down the right sideline. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
Oh, I love to see this. Bill Walsh used to say timing plus ball placement equals yards after the catch, and this play is perfectly executed. Ball is on time, it's on target. Now you get all those yards down the field. Beautiful run by the wide receiver after the catch.
Oh, he's got open space. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Here comes the handoff. He's got a crease. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go in his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. And they're able to pick up that 1st down. Good job up front.
Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2. Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a 3rd down play? Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a fourth down and decision time for this coach. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? Fourth and goal from the 2. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. So, defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or do they trust the QB and be more aggressive here?
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. Testing the right side here. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him short of the 35. Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it down to the scoring position, but got stopped on 4th and goal. Got to put that behind them. The back's got it. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on 1st down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
I feel like this quarterback is seeing the defense really well right now. He sees the blitz, and he's able to flush the pocket. And once he's outside of the pocket, what I love most is that he kept his eyes downfield. As the wide receivers start working back toward him, he's able to find the completion because of that. Great job with his eyes, and a nice job recognizing that blitz and getting out of the pocket.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Oh, they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
Second and goal. Look at this. They come out in a 5-wide formation. Keeps it on the design run. Touchdown, Michigan. And that will give them the lead now. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Play action here on 1st down. With the catch, it's Odom. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Oftentimes, it can be hard to bring these tight ends down once they've got the football because, again, they're big bodies and you're trying to tackle them with secondary players. But what timing here. Look at this hit right as he catches the ball. This is the avenue. This is the way to go.
Play fake, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Jackson. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. It's Michigan in front at the end of the quarter. As we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
Looking to throw it again. That's caught. It's Moore. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. The receiver grabs it. The Buckeyes moving quickly down the field here.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
Tight end goes in motion. Inside give now from the shotgun.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
A gain makes it second and medium. The shotgun running play call. Got the first down and still motoring. Oh, look out, he's going to... Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Buckeyes. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination. Huge moment for this offense because, let's face it, points, even yards, have been hard to come by in this game. To punch it in at this moment, huge in a postseason game.
It has certainly been a defensive battle. There's no doubt about it. But as an offense, there's an unlocking moment. You can have a little success and you think to yourself, I got it. I know the structure. I know how to attack this defense. We'll see if they start having more success here moving forward.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looks like he's going to run it.
Well, you got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front 7 gets outside of their rush lanes, and because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front 7's got to do a better job in their rush lanes.
Pulls it in. It's Chambers. Solid gain there. He's out across the 30. They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for him.
And, Chris, the best part about it is that they're using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double-team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver because then they would just run the football with that RPO, run-pass option. Beautiful scheme to get him the ball. Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
They'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try to run for the 1st down. He's got room to run. Look out. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
Well, Chris, if you want to win in the playoffs, you've got to be a good 3rd down team. And here early in this game, they're able to get into 3rd and short and convert and move the chains. This is something to watch the rest of the game. Can they have 1st and 2nd down success and put them in position for an easy conversion?
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a 1st down. It's an easy 1st down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. One man of the backfield, and he'll get the football. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
The clock is stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
3rd and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. They pick up the 1st on the ground. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their 1st. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this 4th down play. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Ohio State will call their 2nd timeout. Frustrating to spend that timeout after giving up 1st down yardage. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. They'll test the right side here. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. And now the final timeout taken by the Buckeyes. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. And the Wolverines trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, you get this close to the goal line, and look at all the defenders up near the line of scrimmage. It is so difficult to just run the football. The offensive line has got to be dominant in order to do that. I look for them to try to get to the play action or get the quarterback out of the pocket, get him on the move with a run-pass option.
On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2.
Well, that's going to bring up third and goal, and now this offense has a decision to make. Do you stay on the ground, or do you try to throw this ball into the end zone? I personally believe you got to understand, do you have 4 downs or not? If you don't, you need to throw the football. If you're willing to go for it on 4th down, this might be a time to try to hit him with another run.
And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. It's good! This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. What a tremendous job coming into this very hostile environment, conquering all that, and getting the victory. And these players told us, Joel, the sweetest thing would be to silence this big crowd, except for their own little cheering section, and walk out of here with a W.
Well, it is silent, and they are in front of that little section over in the corner, in front of their fans, celebrating this monumental win on the road in the playoff. What an accomplishment for this group. And I tell you, a springboard. You think about moving forward now to the next round and what they were able to do here today, this momentum will be palpable for the next round of the playoff.
That's going to do it for our coverage. Our winner today takes one huge step towards realizing their dream, a national championship. We'll talk to you down